What's up, historians? I'm Smith McNeill, and this is Echoes of Freedom. Together, we'll travel to America's most iconic places, uncover hidden stories, and bring the past to life. From the voices of everyday heroes to the legends we thought we knew, we'll listen to the echoes of freedom that shaped our nation. So get ready to explore, learn, and celebrate American history, one story at a time. Alright guys, so we're out here at Petersburg National Battlefield, the first stop of our adventure this weekend, and I'm standing here in one of the earthworks that was built up by Union mines back in 1864 at the start of the siege of Petersburg. And it's at this area that we're going to see some fierce combat that's going to last nearly a year. As I walk around here, you're going to be able to see behind me some long-range cannons, and these cannons would have been used to bombard Confederate forces that's kind of to the west of us in the town of Petersburg. This is the site of one of the longest and most pivotal campaigns in the American Civil War, lasting from June of '64 all the way through April of 1865. And Union forces under command of General Grant would siege the Confederate forces, who were led by General Lee, just on the other side of the woods back here in the town of Petersburg. Now after this, when Grant finally gets through here at Petersburg and the breakthrough happens, I'm going to show you where that happens here in just a few moments. When Grant breaks through the Union lines, we're going to see the Confederate forces flee from both Richmond and Petersburg. They're going to go west about 30 miles to the town of Appomattox, where they will eventually surrender the Union forces at Appomattox Courthouse. Now, rather than attack head-on, Grant chose to encircle Petersburg, which was a crucial railroad hub supplying Richmond. And all throughout, as we're going to see as we walk through, I'm here with a buddy of mine, and we're going to see when we walk through, there are a lot of railroad stations, and there's tracks. We saw a lot of tracks coming in from different railroads that meet here in Petersburg. And of course, Richmond is the Confederate capital. And this siege transformed warfare. It used trenches and earthworks. Earthworks like I'm going to walk on around this way so you can get a better view of where we're standing. If the camera will follow me all the way around here. So you can see just how high up. I'm like 5'9". You can see just how high up. I cannot see. I can just barely see over the top. So we're in like these are built up like 5-6 feet up. So these are the earthworks that would have been used. And this would later be used in World War I, this kind of trench warfare idea. So over the next 9 months, tens of thousands of soldiers would engage right here at Petersburg in brutal fighting, hand-to-hand combat, trench warfare, the first of its kind. Soldiers would endure disease and other harsh conditions from the weather, insects, elements, all that kind of stuff over the next 9 months. And when Petersburg finally falls in 1865, April of '65, as I mentioned a few minutes ago, we see Lee take his army west to Appomattox where the war would end. Now this battlefield remains, it reminds us of the enormous cost of the war and the sacrifices soldiers on both sides made and the resilience of the human spirit. And that is right here at Petersburg. There is more to come later on our adventure this weekend, so stay tuned.